Okay, welcome everyone. It is 10/20/20, so 10/20/20. Day in the life of PMO Manager, Bill Dow. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. I have my billboard again. We're going to go deep. So I've got my tasks. I want to talk to you about what we did today. Very, very busy day today. Great day. Tons of meetings. Had vendor meetings. Had project status meeting. We went over the colors of red and yellow, which I love having that conversation. Had a number of one-on-ones. I had just a ton of different. We had governance meetings. We had project intake meetings. But all that stuff is good. That is what a typical life of a PMO manager does. But I want to come back here because I got a lot of good feedback on this, and I just want to talk about this for a sec. My co-writer on two of my books, Project Management Communication Bible and Project Management Communication Tools, Bruce Taylor. Bruce Taylor wrote an article up on my blog.buildout@pmp.com. Again, I'll put it on there. But one of the things that he had wrote was how to create a project schedule. Some of the 10 best practices around creating a project schedule. Now, I love Bruce. Bruce is amazing. Bruce has got 50 plus years in project management. Bruce is literally, his PMP was in the hundreds. He's 81. He's still working today. He is like a father figure to me. He is absolutely everything to me, and I've learned so much off him. I absolutely love Bruce. But one of the things I've learned, not really a but one of the things I've learned was he is amazing at an MS project, Primavera, you name it. He's worked on big construction projects around the world. Why am I telling you this? Well, he helped me write those two books. Love him. He's awesome. But I want to point to his best practices. Now, what I will do is I will point to the website, and I'll put the link to the blog so you can read it all out. But there's 10 things on here. Okay, so 10 things that Bruce put. So 10 best practices. Number one, you have to identify all your activities. It is critical that you have all your activities identified when you're creating your project schedule. Number two, estimate the length of the activities. How long is each activity going to last? Okay, simple, but you do need a duration. Number three, set the max limit for an activity, right? So how big can these activities be? And there's a lot of good thoughts that Bruce has got, both in the books, on the article. So again, check that out. Number four, assign resources, right? Every activity needs a resource. Can't stress enough, we can't have a ton of activities out there without resources. Number five, link activities. Bruce talks about having a successor and a predecessor, right? Except on the first task and the last task, and I actually challenge them on the last task because you can't have a predecessor, of course. But what you do is when you put a successor on the last task, on the last task, you'll be able to link back to that. So finish project, and you'll be able to link to that. And so when you move the update project functionality, you've got a task that can link to. Okay, we got more information on that. Number six, don't over allocate resources. Right, really, really critical. You understand what you're asking people to do, and how many hours in a work week are you asking them to do it. Number seven, I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, you sort of can. It says create a schedule baseline. Okay, you gotta have a baseline because you want to set that baseline, then you want to see the differences, right, on how you're executing through the project. Number eight, you can't see it, it's all good. It's in the blog. Identify reports. So what reports do you need, right? So your executives are going to want to see how the project's executing. So you got to identify reports. Bruce was a champ at those. Number nine, enter progress. So how are you doing towards those tasks, right? And one of the key components that we always say is, and I live by this, is set a status date. I know MS Project's got it. I'm not sure if Primavera has it, but set a status date. It is the most critical field, basically field in MS Project. It really determines when you've updated your project last. And then number 10 is report progress. And so what does that mean? So it's, hey, adding tasks, removing tasks, but basically reporting progress on your projects as you execute through your project. So I just want to pause there. I'll probably come back and talk about risk logs and issue logs and action logs and kind of some of the best practices around that. I think that's valuable. I'll put the link. Bruce is amazing. Again, both of my books have got all of his knowledge in there. Go check those out. I can put the links in there as well. But I'm not really about selling those books. It's just I wanted to give you that information. How to create a project schedule. I'll give you the exact title in the notes. Thank you all. This is Bill Dow and the day in the life of the PMO manager. Have a great day. I'll see you online. Thanks.